Hello, my beautiful, wonderful, baby, gorgeous darlings. I am so excited to bring this video to you. Why? Because this video finds you in the midst of quantum distribution. You get a new life, and 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 you get a new life. Everybody is getting a new life. Reshuffle the world at the bottom of the deck. New life because we wrap up the cycles. Now, remember, we already talked about this, the conclusion. I'll be sure to link that video in the card up there. But this is a continuation. Quantum distribution. We've been talking about quantum leaping. We've been leaping and we've been hopping. We've been doing it all. And you're probably like, girl, what are you talking about? Like, y'all been on board, but y'all also are like, okay, and what's next? Here's what's next. Right now, you're most likely either already been handed the new life or you are going through the process of the new life. I'm hiding it because she's naked. I don't feel like, the card, by the way. Um, you've either already been handed your new beginning or you are in the process of signing the papers of your new beginning. There's new things happening all around you, for you, to the people around you, for them. And I want you to know that blessings are in the neighborhood, which means that your turn is next. We talked about it being your turn. That video was the last video that we uploaded. I'll be sure to link that card up here as well. You're literally in the line of completion. It's already done. It's just a point of time. It's already done. Quantum distribution. New lives are being handed out left and right. Look at the lovers. Everybody's naked. Why? Because they're rebirthed. Everybody's naked because there's new life. Everyone, look at this. Three of Cups. There's going to be celebration everywhere, all around. Look at that. Okay. Queen of Swords wants to pop out. This feels like something big to say, something being vocalized. Okay. Point being made. Five of Pentacles, Seven of Swords. This feels like a point being made, and then walking away. Basically not even diving too deep into it. Oh, you've got these chickens shook. I'll say chickens instead of B words. You've got these chickens shook with your stance, your composure, your posture, the way that you walk, the way that you talk, the way that you breathe, the way that you speak. Shook. She was too stunned to speak. Knight of Swords reverse, Five of Pentacles. Yeah, someone didn't know what to say to you or doesn't know what to say to you. This is most likely evident. Um, this is kind of showing up as a very significant sign. If someone's avoiding you or doesn't know what to say to you or doesn't have a response, or even if it's like completely unrelated, this could just be talking about like you haven't received a response, or someone was literally too stunned to speak, or someone didn't have a rebuttal or a comeback or something like this here. This is a clear sign that you are next. You see how all these cards keep hitting the Five of Pentacles? And we have the Eight of Pentacles. Three of Pentacles is the difference between the five and the eight, and that makes me think of putting two and two together. The Magician. It's giving what's not clicking, Stephen. And my recent favorite, when Justin Bieber was saying, it's not talking to you that I'm standing on business, is it? It was just funny the way that he said it, but he's right though. The paparazzi should not be harassing him like that. See, that's kind of like the message here too. Like, especially Those of you that have had conversations where it's like, what could you say back? What else could you really say? There's nothing really to say. There's a lot of silence around you because the silence is speaking very loudly. Final card. Oh, I know y'all saw that. It's finally clicking. Queen of Wands. Let's get some expansion. What's the nature of this power? The nature of this tower, Seven of Pentacles. The nature of this tower, Seven of Wands. Okay, so patience, fighting for it, fighting through it. Okay, for some reason the word reluctance is coming through. Ten of Cups, and it flew all the way over here to that Queen of Swords. But it's clarifying this, okay? So you know what that is to me? Someone thought that something was funny or they laughed about it, but now you've got the last laugh. This is making me think of a video that Cherry posted over on her other channel, Tarot with Tay, where she does pick a card readings. And sorry, I'm realizing I'm talking about myself in the third person, but like, who cares? Whatever. Um, and the latest pick a card is the word around town about you. How would they describe you to others? And group number 3, I said something that really stood out to me, even right now, and it's standing out to me again. In group number 3, I said that you are just beginning to get your last laugh. So, throughout your quantum leaping, you probably experienced what felt like psychosis, felt like, what's going on? I don't know what's going on. Um, am I crazy? Whatever you've experienced through your quantum leaping, because you're literally retrieving facets and aspects of yourself that fell away at different points through your soul's existence. Soul fragments. You've been picking up the pieces, and it can make you feel a bit lost or confused and what looks like psychosis at some points in time. But babes, you've got it all together now. You're all the way wrapped now. You know that saying where they're like, oh, they ain't wrapped too tight. Oh, you're fully aware and wrapped tight now. That's also part of your quantum distribution and you being handed a new life, is you being shown that the people that thought you were crazy or thought that they could laugh at you, now you're the one getting the last laugh because you are wrapped tight. They're like, oh, that's the saying, like, oh, they aren't wrapped too tight, like they try to call you crazy. What's behind that? The Three of Wands. It's not that they aren't wrapped too tight, it's just that they know when to unravel. Okay, it's giving like a mummy energy. They know when to reserve or preserve themselves. They know when to move. They know what to do. Back of the deck, Four of Swords and the Magician. I'm talking about a mummy. Look at this. You know when to come to life. Ooh, Chile. Eight of Swords. They tried to say that she wasn't wrapped too tight. Well, baby, you tightly wound up now and looking like the most sane person that they've ever seen in their life. It's all making sense now, baby. Aquarius. 11. Some would argue that we are in the age of Aquarius. This is your time to shine. Your time to lead the masses simply through your existence, your beliefs, your words, what you write, how you feel, what you wear, what you cook, what you think. With that Virgo energy at the bottom of the deck, it really shows the method to your madness. Okay. Play, have fun, celebrate, don't be so serious. Inner temple devotion, tune into the portal of your heart. Yeah, it's really showing that maybe Maybe when I thought you weren't wound too tight, you were just having a good time and unlocking those rare gifts, the chosen, the black sheeps, the generational curse breakers, surrender, holding the opposites extremes of life. So you went from one extreme and now you're on to the next. Again, going from not being wrapped too tight to now you being tightly wrapped and wound. Preserved. Something about your ancient knowledge and perspective and wisdom is showing through. There's like this cloudy energy here. It's reminding me of the video where I talked about you are at the end of the rainbow and it shows the 7 of cups in the thumbnail because it's like it almost feels like a fever dream. People are like, did that actually even really happen? Wow. They're like the sun is like, did it actually even really happen? And the thing is that yes, it did happen, but it didn't happen for their amusement. It happened to reveal their truth to you about how they would laugh and ha ha kiki when you needed a hug, when you needed love. And so now the last laugh begins. Like you literally started your last, you just started your last laugh. Your last laugh is going to last, bitch. 8 to 10 years. Oh, 12, 13, 15. I'm 87 years. Yo, your last laugh is going to last a lifetime because of the unsuccessful plans that they could not get upon you. Interesting. There's something here about like someone trying to like, I don't know why this seems so random to me, but I'm gonna follow through, but it feels like, oh, someone trying to tie the knot or trying to marry you or lock you down with love here in the reverse, the rabbit laying sideways, which talks about too much concern with sexual matters. You're not going to be trapped up in love anymore, in temptation. Dog close up pleasure with a close friend. Yeah, something's not going down that way. Oh, I said not going down that way. And literally, the not unsuccessful plans. Somebody's plans for something, it's not going to go down that way. It's not gonna, I don't know, but it's not gonna go down that way. Someone's trying to like track you up with love or romance or sexual matters or something like this, or like turn you into their bitch. It's not gonna work. That's a very random side message. I almost said very random sexual message. What? Okay, so that's another sign here is some sort of odd sexual advance or something like that. Mars action lands on top of the 5 of Pentacles. Don't have the words for it, but we got that action though. Third house perception. Okay, so I think that the next task, tip, or trick that you're going to come into has something to do with seeing through temptation or seeing through someone's ruse. Yes, right behind the third house is Venus. So, okay, this could also show up as whatever your usual temptation would look like. For a lot of people, it's always love or companionship that ends up trapping them or blocking them in some way. That's another significant symbol here. Ah, and all it's doing is showing you what you've let go of, what you no longer need. It says, what do you need to release? And it fell on top of the 7 of Swords and the Page of Wands. Old tests that you would have failed are coming up right now. And you're passing them with flying colors. Even if you might trip a little bit, you might hiccup a little bit, but you're going to get it together and you're going to see right through it with ease. This is also reminding me of my Patreon that I have linked to my pick a card channel. Tarot with Tay has a Patreon account. And we do energy check-ins, full and new moon check-ins as well. And I just did a recent one checking in on the Sagittarius full moon and how we are on the last quarter moon right now between Cancer new moon. And there's a lot of messy energy going on right now that's coming to a close, and it shows and reveals whatever these unsuccessful plans are. Okay, that would be the second tier of Patreon if you're interested. Over on Patreon, again, it's linked to Tarot with Tay, my pick a card channel. But the Patreon has three different tiers. The first tier is for additional pick a card messages. The second tier includes the pick a card messages from the first, but it also has those energy check ins every single week. And the third tier is everything included in the other tiers, but also a personal reading once a month is always included. So join us if you're interested, okay? I haven't really promoted my personal readings or my Patreon, but I guess I'll start to put that in the description box down below as we grow. Okay? But yeah, darling. I don't know what that little side piece or side message was about, but whatever it is, you see through the ruse. Okay? And there's something here that wants to come out. Three cards. Okay, Ace of Cups. Six of Cups reverse. Oh my gosh, this is spelling itself out. You're just literally like while you're in the line, there's distractions. Like I'm talking about the line of quantum distribution. While you're in the line for your new life, there's going to be distractions walking up to you because they know that this is usually what gets to you. This is usually your temptation. There's going to be distractions walking up to you while you're in the line for quantum distribution for your new life. And you're going to be tested to see, like, oh, yeah, do you want to step out of line for this? You want to step out of line for this? And then you just have to go back to the end of the line and then like you'll get back there, you will. But like, do you want to like step out of line for this? Your newfound sense of freedom and self love will abort all missions sent to make you fail because you are not the old you that you once were, and you are well tempered enough to know that the promise is worth waiting in line for the quantum distribution of a new life. That that temporary fun ain't worth another ticket to wait in a long, long, long ass line.